So now we're in Blighttown, and this video is going to show you where to get the next Firekeeper soul, which is actually a very important item to find because you can see in the bottom left I have an Estus Flask +1, and every Firekeeper soul you get, you can spend to get an Estus Flask +1 more, and the pluses mean that each Estus Flask will heal you more. To give you a little boost to how effective your health potions are.
10 times +1. You get 10 Estus Flasks +1.
Well, actually, the Estus, the 10, I get 10 because of...
you kindled a fire.
Because I kindled the fire. And I don't know yet how to get 15. Someone... the other day while I was live streaming, someone was explaining it to me, and and it didn't completely make sense to me at the time, so I don't want to say something wrong. But anyway, so when you're in Blighttown, this area kind of sucks because there's a bunch of these snipers. Fortunately, they... wow, I almost got completely cursed. Not cursed. I forget what that's called. There's poison, toxic. I mean, completely toxic. And toxic is very, very similar to being cursed. You just slowly lose health over time. So these guys, they make you toxic very quickly, but fortunately when you kill them, they do not respawn. And they die in like one shot. Now at this point in the game, you should have enough health so that being toxic isn't like a huge deal. I mean, it sucks, and you're going to lose health, but it's not like it's instant death the way that getting like cursed is.
Yeah.
You know? Or the way that getting poisoned used to be or something like that. Just run around this area up top, kill all the snipers that are up top. They typically fall down like a bunch of idiots after a bit. There's also a couple of those, they have these like red fire-breathing dogs down below. If you want to cure yourself of being toxic, the purple moss clumps that you found, or that you've probably found a bunch of throughout the game already, they do not cure that. There's an item called the blooming purple moss clump that's slightly different. The blooming one cures being toxic and being poisoned, whereas just the default purple moss clump only cures being poisoned.
Of course.
Of course, yes, of course.
It's obvious, really, if you think about it.
Isn't it? To me it is. I mean, if you read the description.
Yeah.
I mean, how often in games do you really have to like read through every item description and figure out what the hell is going on?
Rarely to never.
Never. How many games are you like going online and... So yeah, that's the Firekeeper soul right there. And you can spend that at any of the Firekeepers. There's one after Queen Quelaag that you can... that I'll show in a bit to get an Estus Flask +2.